What's happening, fandoms? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here,
we react to music videos and shows.
Today, the Legends of Vox Machina Season 2 released another trailer for Season 2, and we are very excited to watch it. But we've brought in some special guests to help us discuss it. We've got Will and Blake from the Pixelists podcast YouTube channel. Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hey, y'all. So happy to be here.
Yeah, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about your channel and what it is you guys do on YouTube and on your.
Yeah, so it's called the Pixelists podcast, and it's on YouTube as the Pixelists podcast. We're at Pixelists, and we put it together as this little nerd channel to talk about all the nerd stuff we like. So there's a lot of D&D content on there, a lot of Marvel content, and naturally we love Critical Role, and so there's a lot of stuff there for people who enjoy Critical Role too.
Yeah, we have partnered with the Pixelists for a little bit now. I joined on a couple of discussions when the crew of Vox Machina and Critical Role did a two-shot Mighty Nine, which was their campaign 2. And so we did a couple of discussions. I was on their podcast, and we're having them here to react to this trailer because we're very excited. You guys ready to dive in? We'll watch it watch it once through and then have a little discussion.
Yeah,
Sounds
I'm
good.
stoked.
Okay. We'll start it off in 3, 2, 1, go. Dragons
above us.
Oh,
Attacking together.
It's like the end of the world.
And what exactly is the plan against 4 dragons?
Fuck! Shit!
Oh,
that didn't work.
Uh-oh.
there's
This is gonna be fun.
I am very flammable!
Oh boy.
How about we get a drink?
Again. Mark.
I hope you fall into lava, asshat!
he's got a beard.
That's a new record. Usually takes us 10 minutes to get kicked out of a palace.
Vox Machina. These weapons were created to strike down the gods. Find them to defeat the
Message,
dragon.
yeah.
Ooh.
Beard.
I got a beard!
We pissed it off!
We don't have that effect on people.
We're trying to save the world! Look out!
You are super fucked up.
That's you. We need to get inside that dragon. You're a mouthful of acid, no way. The other way.
Oh, God.
No.
Oh my god.
Premieres January 20th.
Oh, we get a date.
Balls are ice cubes. What are you?
Don't you worry. Uncle Grumpy is gonna keep you warm. Bounce, we go.
Wow.
Oh.
Man.
Man, that looked awesome. I am super excited. Ken and I have both seen all of campaign 1. Bella, I'm not sure if you have or not, but Blake hasn't. So I'm really interested to hear y'all's perspective coming at this with like completely fresh eyes. But Ken, there were a lot of moments in there that I recognized that I am really excited for.
Yeah,
So,
and some that I didn't realize I was excited for. Right? Like, oh my god, they're gonna do that. Yes.
100%.
Yeah, it was cool. There's some D&D stuff that I recognize. I think that was like the belt of what is it? Is it belt of mighty strength or belt of
Belt of Dwarven Kind that gives him the beard.
Yeah. But yeah, I actually watching it through, I'm like, man, you guys so many things that I don't know. I'm so excited to experience it for the first time. And those dragons look pretty beef. Just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, how do you fit it all in one season?
Right.
You know?
Well, you don't actually, and they actually announced in some of the other footage. They did some like Comic-Con, or I forget what it was. I think it was New York Comic Con. They did a panel where they announced they're already greenlit for season 3, and this arc will go through.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense because it would have been hard to jam pack it all. So I'm glad they're doing it that way.
Yeah.
But
Since Will had a chance and you also are not familiar, what were your thoughts?
I enjoyed it. I can't wait. But I don't know.
Yeah, they do tend to get kicked out of everywhere. It's a thing. I also saw that there was a center frame shot of Vox Machina's primary foe, a large door.
Yes, good to see that recurring villain in season 2.
Yeah.
When you said that was so over my head. When you said large door, I was like,
What's
is that
door?
the name for the big spiritual thing? And I was like, wait, door. Oh yeah, right. Those things we open and close.
Yes, they are. It is a recurring theme that they cannot handle doors. Man, there was so much more in that than I expected to see. I'm with you, Will. Like they gave us a lot in this trailer.
Yeah,
we're absolutely gonna see a fight against Black Dragon. So because that was I believe that was the one where they were referring to we have to get inside that dragon. Is that right? Well, I think it's the Black.
I think so. I need to freshen up on my campaign 1, but I'm pretty sure. And that moment in campaign 1 was so good. So I cannot wait to see that animated.
Ridiculous. So ridiculous. And we won't give any spoilers, but such a ridiculous tech. And just a pretty minor thing, but Grog gets his beard, and that was such a big plot point, like just from a social perspective, right?
Yeah,
he was so wanting that, and they definitely give it to him. They showed us with his beard. We'll have to see if there's any backs. Spoil.
I feel like there has to be.
Yeah. If given what they opened up with the the ball tap game in the first season, there's definitely going to be. But
I think so.
Yeah. We are going to watch it the second time in just a second. Trying to think what else we saw. Was that a shot of Zara?
I think so, because I'm pretty sure Mary McGlynn is in this season.
Yeah, so
that would make sense.
There is a couple of very big time guest stars that are voicing their guest star characters. Mary Elizabeth McGinn is voicing the tiefling.
Some sort of spellcaster.
Named Zara, and then Will Friedle is playing a paladin or cleric called Cash.
Yeah.
And Will Friedle is an actor from Boy Meets World.
Yeah.
He was a kid actor. So they're friends of the cast and guest starred on the actual play, and they're voicing their own character, which is really cool.
That's exciting.
Very, very cool. Just before we go ahead and watch it one more time to see if there was anything we missed, last thoughts, Will, and then Blake.
One thing that I wanted to get you to touch on, and that is the first time we've seen it, so I need to watch it 100 more times. Yeah. But there was some shot that I thought looked like a beholder. It might have been a dragon, and I might have just been confused. But that made me wonder, and it made me think of Kavarn, which was earlier in Critical Role, but since they didn't cover that in season 1, maybe they're kind of shifting things around a little bit. Right. But it would also be kind of weird to try to slot that in during the Chroma Conclave. So I'm wondering if I maybe just am confused on what I saw.
Well, from my memory, Kavarn was not the only beholder that they encountered. They also, in the hunt for one of the vestiges of the virgins, ran across another beholder.
Okay.
So it could be,
that must be it then.
Could be another beholder, because it definitely did look like a giant beholder. and it could be that they're definitely gonna search for some vestiges. Right? And these are very powerful artifacts that they need to be able to power up.
Yeah, I bet that's what it was then.
And
for sure,
they actually brought up the term vestiges, I think, in the trailer.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think so.
So they're definitely going to be doing that, and I suspect that Beholder was from that part. Not to spoil anything, but they're definitely not going to fight all 4 dragons at once.
Right.
That would be ridiculous and impossible. So they need to kind of power up. Let's go ahead then and get through that thing one more time to see what else we missed.
Gods above us. Dragons attacking together.
It's like the end of the world.
And what exactly is the plan against 4 dragons?
Fuck! Shit!
I love this.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
This is gonna be fun.
I am very flammable! How about we get a drink?
I hope you fall into lava, asshat!
Oh,
Oh, that's a new record. Usually takes us 10 minutes to get kicked out of a palace.
Vox Machina.
Oh, there's the
These weapons
Sphinx.
were created to strike down the gods. Find them to defeat the dragons.
The beard.
I got a beard!
We pissed it off!
We don't have that effect on people.
We're trying to save the world! Look out!
That was Zara and Cash, I think.
Super fucked up.
I think so, yeah.
That's new.
We need to get inside that dragon.
Oh,
Through a mouthful of acid.
necklace?
No way.
yep.
The other way.
Oh, God.
The Legend of Vox Machina premieres January 20th, only on Prime Video.
The balls are ice cubes. What are you...
Don't you worry. Uncle Grumpy's gonna keep you warm.
This is actually kind of cozy.
About we go.
How many episodes is this going to be?
I think it's another 12.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually don't know, but I would imagine it's probably the same.
Yeah, I don't think they've announced the number of episodes, but I would have imagined it's 12. So I did catch a couple more things in that second one, right? Behind Zara, I think that's Cash in that one shot. So Zara and Cash are kind of a team, so they kind of come together most of the time. The Sphinx that they go to in their search, there was a shot of a Sphinx, so they actually find a Sphinx that they speak to, even in a temple of Ayun. What else? I'm not sure. Elith is a druid, and she grows vines all the time. So she does that constantly to save people from falling off things, or to grab things, or to climb things. It's a constant. What about you, Will? Did you pick up anything additional?
Definitely just some minor things, most of which you already mentioned. But yeah, the one silhouette that I think, Blake, you maybe were referring to earlier, I was trying to place who that was. The giant looming silhouette. I'm assuming maybe it's one of the deities they're speaking to or something.
See on the backdrop this kind of demon-esque creature.
It's
also.
the
So I wonder if
Raven Queen.
That would make sense.
Well, I wondered in general if they're also, since you see the other creature, if it's some kind of explanation of who the betrayer gods are, the prime deities, whatever, to the members, before they're given the mission of getting the vestiges.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There will definitely be some significant interactions with the Raven Queen throughout. So I suspect that was the representation.
Yeah, I think you're right. Now that you say that,
and
that would make
definitely some pretty important ones that happened during this arc.
Yeah,
So
for sure.
without spoilers, important interactions with gods. There you go. Okay, well, I really want to thank you guys, Will and Blake from the Pixels podcast, for joining us for this reaction. We're so excited to get to season 2. January 20th. We actually got a date
So
in
close.
this trailer. It's literally 1 month away now. Just about.
That's crazy.
So
We're
excited.
excited.
Yeah, thank you so much for having us.
Yeah, thank you.
Well, thank you for sharing your thoughts.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun to do this in a group. Any last thoughts before we go?
No, just if you guys love D&D content, come check out our channel.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
There we go. Final plug for the Pixelists. A lot of their content is Critical Role specific, but it is more than that. So if you're a Critical Role lover, definitely check them out. And if you're a D&D lover, check them out.
And their link will be in our.
Absolutely.
Great, thank you.
Yep. All right. Well, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you guys for all your support, and we will see you in the next